I'm not even gonna hate.
Oh yeah, my bad, my bad. It's like going in and out.
You're good.
I mean, you were skeptical at first. You were like, "Oh, I'm not sure this guy is like."
Yeah, I was like, he lied to me, he played me, but you know what? It's real because I mean, when you can, like I said, I filled out every single one of those surveys laying in my comfortable Cal King bed. And so when you can make money from your bed and you can make it online, it changes your perspective. I now look at things differently. You know, in 6 months from now, I will be employed, you know, through myself, and
By the
work
internet.
will become optional. Yeah. You know what I mean? When you like, money online is real, but you have to stay consistent. I did it for 3 days and there's 7 days in a week. So imagine what more opportunities I would have had I done the other 4 days. You know, and I understand, you know, people have lives, they have kids, they have school, you know, whatever else. But if you can devote, you know, at least, you know, 45 minutes in the morning and 45 minutes at night, which is what I'm trying to do now, like that's going to put you ahead so much in the game. And who couldn't use an extra $500?
Yeah, and I tell people to be transparent.
None of us, you know, we're balling on a budget here. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not Beyonce. I'm not Beyonce and Jay-Z yet. One day. But until that happens, you know, we have to figure out a way to raise our financial status. You
yeah,
understand what I'm saying? And, you know, make extra income so we can afford our life, not just luxuries, but we're trying to thrive, not just, you
survive.
know, survive, right? Like that old way of thinking that we were taught, that worked for the generations before us and they did what they had to do. But this is 2023, not 1923. So you have to adapt and get with the times, or you're going to get left behind.
Yeah,
Simply.
you said it. You said it seriously. Just to be transparent too. Yeah, I've only ever made $2,500 monthly with surveys. But what I was doing is what you just said. You said, "Hey, just split it up. Do 45 minutes in the morning, 45 minutes at night. Even if that's 30 minutes." I know one guy he only could do, I think like 15 minutes in the morning and 15 at night. And he was able to make like $400 or $500 a month, and that was enough for him. But with
Mhm.
2,500 a month that I was doing monthly, I was doing 90 minutes in the morning and 90 minutes at night. So the thing that you're doing, the splitting up the times is really the blueprint to it too, and making sure you're actually showing up for it, not trying to make it so daunting where you're like, yo, I got to sit for an hour and a half, 2 hours right now.
Because that's going to fry your brain. You split it up. Like
Yeah, yeah.
because you have to be able to live your life, cook dinner, be with your family, do what you got to do. It's very hard for people that are not in the internet or digital space to sit in front of a computer for 2 hours, 90 minutes. I round up 10 minutes ain't gonna make or break you when your eyes are glued to the screen for that long.
Yeah, it's tough.
So, you know, when you split it up, it doesn't seem overwhelming and you don't have as much anxiety about it because it's like everybody has at least 45 minutes in their day to do something, whether you're scrolling on, I mean, you're going to be on your phone anyway and you're scrolling, you might as well use it to make money.
A lot of people gossip on the phone and talk to
They
people.
do get paid to do it.
Get paid exactly.
Because if you were with these research companies, essentially it's like you're talking to a friend and you're gossiping and they say, okay, thank you so much for your time. Here's $150.
Literally, literally, and that's what I try to get people to realize. We talk to our and give our opinions to our friends and family and people online on a day-to-day
And
basis.
you're doing it for free.
Yeah, for
You
free.
might
And
as
I'm
well,
like, yo, you
it's everybody talks about chasing a bag. This is the easiest way to chase one.
yes, yes, and I agree.
I was laying in bed when I did it. Okay. I wasn't at a like an office somewhere. I had just got home from work and it was late and it was like probably, I don't know, 1:30 in the morning. And the rest of my house was asleep because you know I work crazy ass hours
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
did it. And they literally 2 days later, I got an email, and then a day later, the lady called me and confirmed it. And that's when I talked to you. And then another one for the social media. Sorry, my phone dropped. Another one for the social media, emailed me, sent my stuff in. She chose me for that one. Then she called me a day and a half ago, confirmed that one. And I'm confirmed for 3 studies, making $650 just by saying, sure, I'll give my opinion on something. Why not?
Can't make
You
it
don't
work.
give your opinion on everything anyway. Everybody
Yeah.
has an opinion these days. Everybody's online, you know, commenting on stuff on Facebook because everybody has an opinion. You might as well get paid for your opinion,
Trying to tell
right?
people, and this is something I'm gonna be doing for like I've been doing it for 5 years now, and I think I'm gonna
I'll be doing this.
always
I'll be doing this until Jesus raptures me and the good Lord comes. Okay, until Jesus, until
That's
the
how I
second
feel
coming,
though, because it's like
until the second coming of Christ, I will be making a coin. You okay?
I'm trying to tell you, man. I mean, then you can teach your family as well, because that's how I
You
started with
can.
my family. And
That's
it's
the
like,
thing. I was talking to my cousin about it yesterday, and she was like, "Okay, you be the guinea pig, and you tell me if it works." I said, "Well, it does work. I'm confirmed for 3, and at the end of it, I'm making an additional $650. So if I can do it, and we come from the same family, and our mamas are sisters because we're first cousins,
yeah.
your ass can do it too." So
Yeah, and I try to tell everybody that, like, whenever you go to my program or learn from me or whatever, I'm like, yo, share this info with as many people as you can, because a lot of people are surviving life and not living it. A lot of people are living check to check, and they're looking for something
literally
else.
struggling.
Yeah, but they think they have to go work a second job or have to go work 60 to 80 hours at their job. And that's what I usually did. Like I had 2 or 3 jobs at one time before. I was working 60 to 80 hours a week before, looking for something just like this. That's why I'm gonna be so passionate about this probably literally forever until I die. Because I feel like there's still millions, if not billions, of people that do not know about this. Literally.
Think about how there's what 392 million Americans right now. Think about how many opportunities that would create for people. And even if someone didn't want to quit their job, but they just needed financial pressure off, and you're making
Yeah.
an extra 500 to 1,000, that's going to cover part of your mortgage, groceries, if you pay for your kids' private school, car payment, credit cards, medical bills, whatever you need it for. Like it's you could use it for. You
Literally,
see what I'm
literally,
saying?
literally. And that's all I want people
And,
to
and and
realize.
one thing that I want to say, and then I'll let you go,
Come on,
is is no matter what you read on, you know, line, download this webinar and I made this and blah 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 and all these damn self-help books, like that doesn't work. You have to put in the work. God helps those who help themselves. And cutting corners and canceling all of your Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, that's not going to do anything if you're not bringing in more income. Stop trying to save $1,000 and figure out how to a way to make an extra $1,000 each month. I really want to get that out there because I had to rewire my brain because I was, driving for DoorDash and working in a restaurant full time. Restaurants are not easy places. It's not like I'm sitting at a desk all day long. I'm on my feet from the time that I get there till the time that I leave. And so, working a second job, the only other job that I could do would be DoorDash or Instacart or Uber Eats because, working 2 restaurant jobs, my body would break down. I don't want to work at Amazon and work in the warehouse and work on a freight, or work at UPS and break my
I've done
back.
that before too. I've worked at the
So have
warehouse
I.
before.
So
Like
have
I've
I.
done, I've
I've
worked
done all
every
of that.
job. Like
I've done all of that. So, this is something that you can do laying in bed. This is something that you can do when the rest of your family's watching TV and you're on your phone. All you're doing is filling out surveys. You don't need, it's not going to talk to you. It's silent. You're just multiple choice and okay,
dang,
submit and next.
yeah.
So I just want to, for people that have kids or for single people like myself that are really just trying to raise their financial status and pay off credit card debts and, buy a house and, just get myself where I need to be financially, you need to figure out a way to make extra income while you're cutting at the same time. If you want to cut all your subscriptions, by all means do that because right now we're living in a world where you should not be spending excess money because we technically are in a recession. But you always hear of the people that when there's a recession, most people go like this, but then there's the other people that thrive and go up and up and up and up and up and up and up.
It
I
goes
want to be
both
one of the
ways.
ones that thrive.
Yeah, because
Believe it
people
or
get
not,
rich in recessions for real.
yeah, believe it or not, my cousin, for example, my cousin is a nurse practitioner, so she's a doctor.
Oh yeah.
She makes an ungodly amount, but she deserves it because she went to school for like 10 years. But
Oh,
during the pandemic, when everybody was scared, because the stock market was crashing, they didn't know what the hell was going on, and
yeah.
just whatever. She's one of the ones that made 6 figures off of her stock portfolio, because she had stocks in like Amazon and Netflix and stuff like that. So, while everybody else was struggling and getting unemployment and waiting on their stimulus check, my cousin made a cool 6 figures. So I'm trying to prepare myself, just not necessarily even for another pandemic or whatever. I'm trying to be one of those people that I just keep going up and up and up and up and
No
up.
matter what is
And
going on.
no matter what happens, no matter what happens.
Yep. Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? Because, even biblically speaking, Jesus didn't say quarantine in your house for 3 or 4 years and act scared. He said occupy until I come. So that means no matter what's going on in the world, we are supposed to continue and endure to the end. And
Yep.
something like this is going to help you get there, because even if it's an extra $500, that's going to pay for something. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody
Okay.
around the world is struggling. Unless you're a millionaire and unless you're making six figures, we are all in the same boat. So,
Yeah.
I can't speak more highly of this course because, like I said, I was a skeptic. I was like, this man played me. He's lying to me. You know what I mean? Like, this doesn't work, but I had to put in the work. You know what I mean? Nobody's exempt. So I just wanted to say that, in closing. So
100%, 100%, 100%.